Welcome to my page. So today's topic is one that is close to my heart and one that many people have tried to overcomplicate. And guess what it is? You guessed right, weight loss. But not in the way that you know it. Many people, when they decide to lose weight, they are told several different things, especially to give up their favorite foods. In 2020, I took a journey, and when I did this, it wasn't really to lose weight. The intention was to become healthier and prepare for my 40s. I just felt like I wanted 40s to be my best years. I wanted to be strong, I wanted to be fit, and I'd been a fitness enthusiast for over 8 years before 2020. But for the first time, I decided to do something different. And in a few months, this happened. I went from this to this. The most important thing I want you to notice is the belly area. The belly fat loss was drastic. I didn't have to drink any slim tea. I didn't have to starve. I didn't have to stop eating my favorite foods. But I had to eat them in a specific way. I'll share 7 things I did today. I'll share more in subsequent videos, but these 7, I believe if you were to start today, you would notice a difference in 30 days. If you continued, you will consistently see a difference. In no particular order, I'll go with number 1, intermittent fasting, body breaks. Intermittent fasting, I chose the 16 8 hours. I'd read about intermittent fasting in 2019, but I did not practice. I did it in 2020 when I began this journey. So 16 hours of fast, 8 hours of eating. Although I also understood that calories is important, calorie intake is important. You have to always make sure that what you are consuming is less than what you're burning. So some people say intermittent fast doesn't work for them to lose weight. It's possibly because in the window of your eating, you are still overeating your calories. So intermittent fasting doesn't automatically work. You still have to be mindful of what you're consuming in your window. But I would say that it helped me to reduce the amount of food I could even eat. I realized that my stomach shrunk. So when I said and body breaks, what I did also, I learned that from this book. Body breaks are basically the psychological side of things, giving yourself a minimum of 3 hours between meals before you put anything in your mouth. So allowing your body or constantly snacking can be a hindrance to weight loss. So intermittent fasting, body breaks. The second thing I did was introduce myself to meatless days. I read that meat, particularly red meat, can cause inflammation. And inflammation just means your body is not operating at the highest level. So I introduced myself to meatless days. So I would eat meat every other day. And some days I went days without eating meat. And it worked. It did work. It's part of the 7 things I was doing. Most people would say, as a Nigerian, is it possible not to eat meat? Because we've been taught or conditioned to have meat as part of every meal. And I can't imagine serving someone a plate of rice without meat. They will think, what kind of insult is this? But I was doing that. I had friends come over on my meatless days and they will eat rice without meat. Because I didn't even have meat in the house. So yes, I introduced meatless days. The third thing was water became 99% of my drink. Soda took a back seat, several back seats. All these packet juices took several seats. I didn't remember them. It was water, water, water. And what made water easy for me was I also have this bottle. This is also my product. This is a super bottle. It keeps water cool for hours, 24 hours to be precise, and keeps water hot for 12 hours. So by having this bottle, I was able to measure and make sure I was meeting my water intake target for the day. Based on my weight, I'm expected to drink 2.4 liters daily. This is 600 ml, 4 times, and I've met my target. Having this made it very easy. I'll put the link in the description. You can order your bottle as well from us. So that was the third thing I did. Water became 99% of my drink. You can't even have, if you are on a weight loss journey, while this is not only for weight loss, like I said, I was intending to improve my health, my overall health. You can't make soda something you just grab and drink. It's high in calories and really adds no nutritional value. So when it comes to your drinks, put some thought into it. It really does make a difference. Number 4, I consumed more complex carbs, less refined carbohydrates. That meant I reduced my rice, my white rice intake, my spaghetti intake, my noodles intake, because those 3 are refined carbohydrates. I increased my sweet potato intake, my Irish potato, my plantain intake, because those are complex carbohydrates. If you want to improve your health, if you're struggling with weight loss, you have to shift your diet from processed foods to whole foods. We are heavy on the processed food side in Nigeria. So if you want to better your health, move towards the whole foods. Whole foods are foods with identifiable natural states. A sweet potato is a whole food, yam is a whole food, corn is a whole food, plantain is a whole food. Okay? The next thing is also, when you identify your whole foods, how you make them matters. Our diet is heavy on the fried food side. So I introduced myself to an air fryer. And from that day, I stopped deep frying my plantain, my yam, my sweet potato, and I started to air fry or boil them. I highly recommend boiling, especially when it comes to plantain or yams. Rather than fry, boil them. So I pretty much stopped frying my foods. I started to either boil, air fry, or oven bake. That helped me drastically as well. Fruits and vegetable became a daily part of my diet. We are not raised in Nigeria to eat fruits and vegetables every day, particularly fruits. I didn't grow up with eating fruits on the side. I didn't grow up eating fruit salad, so it wasn't ingrained in my subconscious that I should eat fruits. So, but when you are exposed to new information like I was about nutrition, I had to go back and unlearn some of those diet structures. Okay? Fruits every day has become a part of my life. Until date, it is the same. I think it's a big part of this glow. This my hotness. Honestly, I get a lot of feedback about my skin, about how I'm looking. I haven't always had those feedback. So it means something has changed and something is working. Okay, ladies, going into your 40s, take your fruit consumption seriously, because it's easy for us to seek out cosmetics like skincare. They work, but the foundation is the inside. So eat well, drink your water, and the makeup, also not the makeup, the skincare will just work together with the foundation, and the results will be much, much better. Okay, the 7th thing is dinner should be light. Dinner should be light. Most times after your dinner, you're going to be sitting down, you'll be sedentary. So your body doesn't even get to use the glucose from your food. So it's advisable not to overload at that time of night, because you're not very active. You're about to go to bed most likely. So I started to practice light dinners. My two key choices were salads, homemade salad, or smoothie. Fruit smoothie, 100% fruit smoothie, nothing added, just fruits and water. Okay, that way, the first thing that happens to me in the morning was that I will move my bowels. Bowel movement is a good sign of effective digestion. Some people pride themselves. I don't know if they're proud, but they just say, oh, I don't use the bathroom every day. I don't use bathroom every day. You should, if you're eating every day, because effective digestion, it starts from the mouth, it should end in that place. So if you're not moving your bowels regularly, you need to look at your diet. You're probably not consuming enough fiber. And guess what? Salads and smoothies have fiber, because salads are green vegetables and smoothies are fruits as well, in my case. So these 7 things really helped me. Intermittent fasting, meatless days, 99% water, more complex carb, less refined and processed carbs, introduce air fryer, reduce fried foods, fruits and veggies daily, smoothies and salads for dinner. So you don't have to go exact, but I want you to understand the fundamentals of the kind of diet that will deliver the body goals you desire. Currently, I'm on a journey to building muscle. So I've increased my, I'm still trying to increase my protein intake. So I'm supposed to be eating a lot more protein than other macros, so I can build muscle quicker. It's a long journey, but I'm loving it so far. So these 7 things I think you can adopt. And if you do, I guarantee 30 days, a couple of things you will notice is that your bowel, first of all, will move more and move better. When you move your bowels first thing in the morning, I tell you, you feel lighter. It happens to me. That's how I feel first thing in the morning. Okay? Your skin will start to glow up because your digestion is effective. Things that waste is leaving your body frequently. You would also notice you have more energy. I work out in the mornings. I like to feel light in the morning. So wake up, bowels, drink some water. I'm off to the gym or I'm working out in my house. It doesn't matter. I work out either at the gym or at home. You would notice these few things when you embark on this lifestyle. I'm going to add a few links because everything I share is science-backed, and I want you to also get educated about nutrition. Nutrition is, for me, fueling my body with what it needs. So it's beyond what you want. It's more important for you to focus on what your body needs. If your body is lacking fiber, for instance, you can't be saying, no, I like processed carbohydrates more. No, you have to adjust to take in what your body needs so your body can function at the highest level that it can. Okay, so that's my video for today. Share your comments in the comment section and ask questions if you have any. These things I did and it moved me from here to here. Thank you for watching and take care.